His head falls down on his chest and like almost an unnatural amount of this back viscous fluid starts to like fall out of his mouth.
Daddy? Oh.
He looks at you and his eyes open. And throws up all over you this back viscous fluid. I need you to roll me. We're gonna go with Constitution still.
I think Freezy quietly chuckles, like kind of stifles a laugh. It's like 11.
You definitely swallow.
Sully's face.
As he finishes puking this over, he just kind of slumps over in his chair. Like, and you just hear black dripping fluid on the ground.
Markith, is there any information you can give to us? We are ready.
Yeah, what my brother said.
Get this abomination out of my hall.
I don't have disintegrate, I'm sorry.
Later, brother, later.
Okay.
Get yourselves out of here, too. Do good work for me, but you're making everybody a little uncomfortable.
It's because they're all pussies. And they couldn't do what we do. I'm looking at you guys.
Out!
I'm looking at yous over this.
Yeah, I mage hand grab him behind me.
Yes. Before we leave, I want to drop a small bag of coins over on the cricket Bloody Mary.
The Bloody Mary bar?
Yeah.
For your troubles?
Yeah.
All right.
As he drops one of his like sack of coins, I'm just gonna take one real quick and just try to swipe it.
Perception. Stealth check.
Can I auto fail?
Your stealth versus his perception.
16 plus 2, so 18.
18?
And an 11 on my perception.
You do not notice her.
Perfect.
Anybody else care to Breezy Rogue?
Mm.
You gonna try to get one of those coins too? Or?
I don't need his money.
Okay. So the thing is, this chair that they have him strapped into pretty much just looks like a wheelchair, and it's got like leather restraints on it that he's like tied into, and like it's like one of those like think like one of those old like wooden kind of ones, just like very medieval looking, and they've got him tied and strapped to it. So you all are gonna have to push this.
Oh,
Is that what you
I
do
let the
on
mage hand do it, but I make sure that it shakes it a lot, so it's an uncomfortable ride the entire time. And I giggle about it the entire time, too.
It's definitely more than 10 pounds.
But it's on wheels.
Yeah, but even still, it's more than 10 pounds.
He still weighs more.
I mean, so someone's going to need to push this thing, or at least, like, give an assist to the mage hand.
I'm happy to cart him along.
That's good, because I'm just going to float right past that. That's not for me.
So I take the mounting spot behind and
just kind of
wheel
all right.
around.
Markith like points you in the direction of where you're going. From what as he tells you, he was going to start to draw you a map, but from your connection when you like slimed his face, you were like, you definitely know where you're heading out to.
Remember, brother, we got to go down the stairs to leave.
We do have to go downstairs to leave.
As you're walking, do you like start losing pieces of coral, especially like going down the stairs and stuff?
Oh, I love that.
Is there a sloshing
Little
noise?
squishy
Yeah,
puddles.
does it sound like ocean water?
Very
Some
briny.
hot janitor
Yeah.
comes up behind you and puts up a wet floor.
On closer look, it's Crumoisy.
This is absurd. Awesome. Wet floors unacceptable.
Give me kind of like a marching order of like where you think you'll be. Like if you're like pushing him in the chair. So you're gonna have like from where you are now, you're looking at like a good like night's walk. Sure. And then you figure you're going like deep into a swampy area.
So are we bringing him with us?
Yes.
He's gonna help us figure out how to take it down, I believe.
Did we get that information from him?
No, he's unable to. But I think
then why?
that's what Marquette
What's your
said.
feeling?
Yeah.
Like, because you had like the most direct contact. I mean, I got covered in his
sure.
slime, but it gave me no.
Dude, can I get an
inclination.
insight into,
No,
into
Roll me-
anything additional
what do you,
about him? So what I would like to know is what role might he play in us bringing him with us? And I know Markith kind of explained that may be his purpose, is to take us there. And
Do you want to slime his brain again? How do
Um,
you like? You felt like somehow when like you tried to revive him, you felt like some
Sure.
kind of connection, and you're not sure how that happened.
Sure.
Because normally that's something that probably happens whenever you lay hands and you cure wounds to people. So if you'd like try to attempt to connect with him again, like, because it's gonna take you at least a night, so you're gonna have like a night's
Sure.
sleep. So you're gonna be like trucking on down the road. I will even give y'all a special form of transportation that the Monster Squad rolls on. How does the Monster Squad get around?
The Monster Mobile.
What does the Monster Mobile look like?
I don't care. It just has to be named the Monster Mobile.
It's a hearse.
I feel like it's a
A big
carriage
one.
pulled by wargs.
Wargs, like big wolf things.
But I see like a jail carriage. Like
Oh yeah, like
really
metal
it's-
bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
metal bars and like a lock.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
but from the outside,
Sure, yeah.
and then we have to have the road picket every morning.
Yeah, none of us have to.
So it's a
Oh,
warg.
did you lose the keys? Damn it!
So like a big jail thing, or like an ornate hearse with bars. What do we?
I like
I
ornate.
like-
Like,
I
what,
like
if we could have like a carriage, but
Mhm.
make it into a more hearse looking item, maybe a longer back to it than what it typically would have for a
But
carriage.
bars for windows.
Correct.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff?
got like
Correct.
some ribbing kind of on it
Yeah.
for like that jail effect.
And it's being pulled by two gigantic wolves.
Yes, nasty looking wargs.
Nasty looking.
Yeah,
like
one of them's
diseased
missing an
nasty
eye.
looking, or just mean looking.
Mean, like they're very scarred. They've seen better days, but they're still.
I kind of see like remember in Willow,
Mm.
the big dog things that they sent out. They kind of had the rat tail,
Definitely.
something like that, and just mean like dripping everything. I kind of picture two like lamps up on the top of it.
Sure.
What color are they?
purple.
Purple.
Legit was
Mhm.
thinking purple.
Purple. All right.
I like purple.
Like
Purple arcane like arcane fire.
like glowing
there's
arcane
clearly
fire.
no source of
Is there? Are you all like? Is there a driver's seat and then like a carriage? And if so,
Yeah, we
who's
got
driving?
Wilson. Wilson's our caddy, and he's a cripple. He's only got one arm and no legs. So he just sits up there. That's his only purpose, is to hold the reins.
You've
With
had
one
that
hand.
sitting in your back
Yeah.
pocket before any of this happened. Like,
That
you've
came
been-
out a little too
You've
naturally,
been
kid.
waiting for this
Strapped in
moment.
his mouth.
Is he the third brother? We won't worry about what Wilson, but I'm assuming Wilson is like half dead.
Oh, he is fucked.
God.
Okay.
He wishes he was dead, but he's just kept alive so that he can drive us around.
God.
Wilson.
Miserable existence.
Oh, Wilson. Oh, Wilson.
Can he be a zombie so that it's not that I don't feel that bad?
We'll get into Wilson a
I wouldn't
little
feel
more
bad
in the
at all
long
if
run,
it's not.
but we'll just say
Zombie,
Wilson
how
is
does he-
your.
How does he defecate? Like, I've got questions. There's
Selly,
logistics
we
behind
need a
this.
10-page backstory on Wilson
Don't tempt her.
by
She
January
will.
1st, okay? All right. So, Wilson, so you all.
His marriage is really important to him.
He's actually a real good dude. He's like
Yeah.
Stu.
Money's a little bit tight. There's a rough patch, but he and
But he's
Samantha
trying.
are really they're
Look,
soulmates.
there's not many people who hire disabled caddy drivers.
They're trying to have kids. They've been struggling for a couple of years.
Oh man, I'm really feeling bad for this guy. Well, no wonder they're struggling.
He's trying to afford a regeneration scroll at the moment.
He's well compensated for his time. We'll give Wilson that. He's better paid than an Uber driver. He's a part of the taxis union.
Samantha was from
He
like
paid
an
his
upper
dues.
crust family, and now like totally is separated from her parents, who are
Nice.
super
This
judgy.
guy's got more of a backstory than anything.
Wilson is sitting out front of the thing. Everyone in
And
town
he's
is
the best
obviously giving
character.
wide berth to the monster mobile that's sitting in front of it. All right, last thing for the monster mobile. What are the wheels like?
I think they're
Thick.
like they're all different. None of them are.
No, wait, no,
No.
no, we're not hobbling around.
Nah, the Monster Mobile
I
is
want like
boss.
monster truck
It is boss.
style.
Yeah. Super Swampers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But I
Super
see-
Swanners, but like medieval.
So
Yeah.
I think they have like an arcane, dark, like shadowy energy,
Uh-huh.
but they are very large. They resemble monster truck tires, but there's no actual.
Wilson,
physical-
I feel is like he's got like his one hand is like the rat fink.
yes,
Like the big like ball is like what he stirs.
Yes.
This is like what he like drives
This
with.
guy.
Someone draw this rat rod for us, please.
Pappy,
Yes.
I got $5.
Instead of like cans, like for like a newly married couple, it's like just like bones
Yeah.
and skull like clacking along on the back.
Monster
Ooh.
skulls of our enemies.
Some of the major monsters
Yeah.
that the
Yeah.
Monster Squad has killed.
And the
over
dogs are
time.
named.
I really do need
like,
to
So the
Yeah.
back of it
Yes.
opens up.
A warning
So the back
symbol.
of it opens up, and you put you hoist him back into it, and then you go to the side where ching 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 the boss metal steps come out, and everybody mounts up into it. Markith doesn't. He doesn't even have a whip. He's just and it makes like some demonic demon engine sound, and it just tears ass through the city. And there's just arcane purple flame left in its wake, and it's just like
Who are
death
these people?
and smell of evil
Aren't
left
we
behind it.
Aren't we supposed to say? Aren't we all supposed to say purple flame anytime purple flame is said? It's like
Are we?
Like an old
What?
school D&D thing. Never mind.
It is purple
Purple
flame.
flame.
Purple flame.
Yes.
Purple flame.
So that you tear off into the night. So here we are now with the you're with the this thing there in the inside of your coach.
Sure.
We won't get into how awesome the inside is, but
Yeah.
let's just say there's definitely a wet bar.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Velour.
Velour.
Yeah, velvet lined, black,
Mm-hmm.
all black everything.
And you've got like this thing like mounted in the back, and he's just kind of
You guys remember when we were doing on an adventure?
he's just kind of like
Do you
laid
remember
out.
when we weren't playing custom card games, Taylor?
So I'd love to like.
So, as much as I don't want to waste spells, I am not going to deal with this all day.
You're all gonna die.
Cool.
Okay.
Can
Oh,
I do?
Over
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Nobody sit next to. Face him
Over there.
towards like the rear.
I
Anybody
nudge
got a
Ryan
shield?
to put the mage hand over the mouth.
I don't put it over the mouth. I start sticking it down.
More
his
black
mouth.
ichor just explodes around the mouth.
It's just like I try to cram it in like a fist. I got you, brother. Don't worry about it.
When he's through this next bout, can I lesser restoration? See what happens there.
Sure. So like he just falls over again. Like after there's some more black ichor.
Yeah.
Let's see. Everybody, roll me a d20.
Okay.
You know, it's supposed to stay in the bin.
With anything added?
Nope, just d20 straight roll.
18.
18,
17.
17,
3.
3, 3,
Two.
2.
5.
So like when the ichor goes, it explodes out and it hits you right in the eye, giggles, and Giannis, like a little bit, like just goes right on your nice, pretty robe thing, and like right where you got like that cool effect of like color and everything.
Can he make
It's
a
just
dex
like,
save?
huh?
Can he make a dex save?
You certainly can try.
No, can he make a dex save?
The guy.
Yeah.
No, he is paralyzed.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
I'm gonna need 60 10s.
I see where his mind is,
Okay.
and I immediately pursue to stop this action.
Okay. So like, what are you gonna do? And is this
We-
somatic, verbal?
I would love to. I see where his brain. Like I see his hand going to. Would you have a hill? Do you have
No, I was about to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Oh, so what is Hellish Rebuke?
I just
That's
have
a verbal spell?
no.
or-
It is. Hold on, I gotta check. It
and
is
specifically, what is your Hellish
verbal,
Rebuke?
somatic, but it's a reaction. To,
Is there a component to it?
no, there's not.
No component.
No.
So you start making your little whatever that looks like. Give me a dexterity check or insight, perception, whichever one you want to roll when you see what
Sure.
your brother's about to do.
Could I get advantage because I know him?
Yes, I will definitely give you advantage on
As
that.
soon as I see the thing going to him, I know what's about to happen. 215 on both die. Let's go.
You definitely see what he's about to get
Okay.
up to.
Brother, we do not need this.
Some of the purple flames start dying down.
Let me just try one thing.
So this is after like you. So
I'm
you're
watching
going
that happen, and I'm like, let me just try it. Like,
Do you listen?
What's my wisdom? I think it's a negative. 8. I don't think I listen.
All right, understood. Unless your beat goes off, I suppose.
Can I get 3 more details?
You can. Give me a second.
I'm not petty.
Have fun, buddy.
Oh, he auto fails his, don't he?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man, I'll never roll this high again on this. That's 3 8s, a 9, a 10, and a 6. What a damage.
34 plus
30, 49 points of damage.
Cuts to the outside of the monster mobile rolling down the road, and like you kind of like see like whatever is naturally illuminating the inside there. You see all of your silhouettes, and then it's just like a sack of liquid explodes and from the outside, like just like black ichor just explodes from the inside of it, and it cuts to the inside. All of you sitting in there. Covered in black ichor.
All right. In my defense, I didn't know that would happen.
As Breezy slowly wipes the slime and whatever viscera off of her face, she just kind of turns like, "Why do we bring him with us again?"
I immediately don't like that. That's my brother.
Your brother just exploded our guide.
He upchucked on me.
I asked for one attempt to fix this. You couldn't even give me that.
He upchucked on me. You don't upchuck on someone. That's
So you just
wrong.
kill them?
Look, it was a reaction. I didn't really think it through. It was just natural when someone attacks you like that you just gotta.
Everybody roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
Damn.
Ooh, and that's one.
Nat 20?
What?
Oh, what?
Ooh.
19.
Everyone gets a +5 to their saving throws if you're within 10 feet.
Oh, that's
Um,
nice.
That's nice.
24.
24.
That puts me at 14.
31? Is that real?
14.
So a 15.
Wait,
15.
To all save. To all.
All saving throws if you're within 10 feet
Period.
of me.
Yeah, paladins are stupid.
That
Yeah,
briny
plus
smell
5.
comes in handy, I guess.
The salt is invigorating.
Nah. Oh, I would love on saves like that. I would love to like position myself in between. Anytime that there's a success
Each
because
time it's just
of
a group
this.
huddle.
From the, I figure there's just like only his boots were pretty much left, and from inside of his boots,
Like Wizard of Oz.
two tentacly worms explode from the inside of his boots. You all manage to catch them inside. Give me an initiative check.
Oh.
Hey, can I get that
That's
bonus
terrible.
for this too?
No.
16.
I'm
You don't want to
not
talk.
going to talk about this. I mean, 8.
Forget
Oh my
about
god,
it.
I have to take initiative. Chelsea Steele, if you're out there, I miss you right now because she takes our initiatives on Thursday.
Nice.
Thinking of you right now, homie. All right, give
Sometimes the
me
DM's got to do it themselves.
20 to 25. Anybody?
Oh, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Nothing,
Nobody.
nothing quite like that.
No, not that high.
18 and up.
No, not that either.
16, 17, 18.
I have a 16.
16. Breezy first. 12 to
17.
17.
Bubbles.
Bubbles. So Breezy, Bubbles. Next up,
I got an 11.
11. 11. And Giggles.
8.
8. So Giggles at the bottom.
An Avi with a 6.
Avi with a 6. And then Giannis. So Breezy, Bubbles, Giannis. And
It
the
should
worm
be Bubbles
guys.
Breezy.
I'm going to put them in one group. They're going to go first.
I think it should be Bubbles Breezy. I was
You
saying-
like manage to see them, so you put yourself out in front of them, but one tends to go right up around your neck and start to strangle
So is there
you.
1 or 2?
For 2, it misses you, so it just kind of like slaps down on your shoulder, and then you, as the aggressor, obviously it was very angry at you. It misses you as well, and just kind of is like trying to like slime its way up your leg.
See, it was a preemptive strike, guys. Do you imagine how many?
As
there
it, as
were?
it's sliming its way up your leg, can I?
Breezy,
Yes.
you're first.
I believe actually Bubbles.
Was
were
Bubbles
saying that
first?
yes.
Bubbles then Breezy? Alright, 17 first. Bubbles.
Yep. I'm a sacred flame that bitch.
Okay. What does your sacred flame look like?
Um,
Which one? The one on Giannis or the one on Avi? Avi was protected.
I was gonna say Avi probably because
Okay.
Giannis put us in this mess.
Avi.
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 Yeah. So sacred flame. It probably has almost like it's because of I was kind of corrupted. I guess it's almost like a corrupted version of like a really really bright green light.
It's
Uh-huh.
not a purple flame.
It's not a purple.
flame.
I know you guys are begging for it. It's not a purple flame.
All right, so like a greatest flame goes out in the direction of Avi, this slime that's like calling that, or this worm-like slime creature
Yeah,
Like-
and he can take it.
sliming up towards its neck, and you're just like,
Mm-hmm.
as you do it, a little bit of the black ichor that's stuck to you kind of flaps at him as well.
Cool.
Is there a
Yeah.
deck save for me or an attack roll from you?
We'll see how good her attack is, huh?
Well, yeah, no. So I believe
It's a
it's
saving
a deck
throw.
save. So go ahead and
Ooh, this will be the first one, the only one I survive all night. So that's a 23.
yeah, you're good. You're good. Does that have to?
No, roll damage on it.
Okay.
You're in pretty close combat, so
Bad. So that's 15.
15 points of damage?
Yeah.
All right. It's sizzling, and there's just a little bit of a husk left on it, just flapping kind of like down his shoulder.
It looks
Like it
pretty
lands,
bad.
it's landed in his lap right now, so it's just like looking a little weird, a little uncomfortable.
lap.
Then
Oh,
next
no.
up will be Breezy.
Okay.
Does it look pretty
So-
dead?
Huh?
Does it look pretty dead? Like,
It's like
it's really hot. Yeah, it's hanging on. Okay.
Were there two or one?
there's two. There's one on Giannis and there's one on Avi.
Since we're all inside of a coach, if I were to slay one, if it's bloodied or whatever, would I be able to turn around? Because I'm going to be using both attacks.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm a dual.
So you're just
I'm
like
gonna be like,
so
if
pretty
that-
much
if
like
that
you
one
see this
dies.
and you're like sing
Yeah.
like that kind of. Yep, absolutely. Go ahead, roll it.
Oh, that's cool.
Give me. So we'll start with the first one on Avi, and then we'll go to the next one.
all right, that's going to be a 26 to hit. I don't know if that hits. Or
I don't know if that hits.
Don't forget your sneak attack.
Oh yeah, and I have sneak attack, which is gonna do some extra.
We'll
damage
just
on
say
me.
you hit.
Anyway, so that hits. I'm gonna need. How many does her sneak attack do? Actually, I'm pretty sure it was 6. I'm gonna double check that though, because I don't want to cheat you. Yeah, go ahead and start. I'm gonna need quite a few.
Here you go.
of
Here's
them.
4.
Oh, those traits.
Mhm.
Are you stacking sixes?
Yep, it's 66. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3.
I was gonna say I have a ton of
6.
D6.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Warhammer over here.
And then
Yeah,
just
okay.
the regular.
Call
where'd
that
my
a
D8
fireball
go?
box.
Here it is. Okay, so the regular hit, 1d8 plus 5.
How much XP does this thing have left?
So that's 11. Hold on. 6, 16, 22, 23 plus the 11, 34.
Out with the one. Like Avi looks down between his legs and he just sees the rapier there between his legs. Slice that thing in half. Go ahead with the next one.
All right. That's gonna be. It's gonna be 25 to hit. So.
Yes.
All right, so that's gonna be 7. 6.
Well, you don't get the second sneak attack.
Right. Oh, I don't get the second sneak
No,
attack. That's
you
fine.
only get
That's a
one.
7.
7 points of damage. So you're like,
Plus-
fing, and then like the other one is like kind of severed and like laying on his leg, like split in half, but it's still there, which is gonna bring us to Giannis. So Giannis, that one is like on your knee, like it was just in half. You see her with the rapier right in front of you like this, and that one is like sitting on your knee now, like kind of eviscerated in half, but like it's like.
Can I like casually mage hand grab it and then throw it out the carriage?
Absolutely. Give me just give me an intelligence or like give me an attack like you're going to hit it.
That is a
14. 14 grabs it. So like you have it like
Yeah, I'm just holding with the
so like
middle.
as bonus action you want to like toss it
I
out
just
the
want to toss it out like through the
You
middle bars.
Okay, you toss it out the middle bars.
And I just handle.
All of a sudden, boom, you feel yourself at a stop, and the carriage like, boom, you're pushed forward. Everyone gives me a Constitution saving throw as you like kind of jumble all over each other, and you're just this gigantic twisted mess of just like black viscous falling all over the place.
We get the +5 with you.
Correct. If you're within
Oh.
10 feet of me.
You were still right here,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Okay,
absolutely.
good. Yay.
So
thanks for
24?
17.
24,
17.
17,
7.
7,
23.
23.
Natural 1.
Oh,
You deserve that. You
Flying out the
100%
window.
deserve that.
Giannis. Like you all like kind of like all think, and Giannis just like somehow like kind of twists around the thing, and like he just goes flying out the window. Giannis, you're gonna take
My mustache is waving. to you guys.
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
okay,
Wow.
first PC who dies tonight buys pizza, right? That's
Yep,
the,
that's the rule.
Let's establish that.
Bubbles, you're gonna
Uh-huh.
take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I think I can take it.
So you all are kind of like all in like a mess, laying on top of
Sure.
each other. It's come to a sudden stop, and Giannis is been tossed from the
Can I
carriage.
take my hook and like stick it out the bars and like be like, yo, grab it and fling Giannis back up onto the carriage? So
You're at a
he's not,
dead
like-
stop now.
Oh, we're
So
stopped.
yeah, you're at a like.
Okay,
So
just
this
checking.
happened, and then all of a
We're
sudden
still
it just
the
like
monster mobile is
somehow,
like
and you all
jerking around.
realize for something to like so suddenly stop the monster mobile,
Sure.
it like it sent
Big.
y'all flying,
Mhm.
and like he's been ejected from the car now. And but like so it stops, and like you kind of gather yourself. There's black viscous fluid everywhere. It's all over you, and That's where you're at.
I'd love to kick open the gate, the back gate, or open the back gate, whatever makes sense.
okay,
for
you
our
kind of got to
current
go
position.
around like the husk
Sure.
of what's left in the wheel. Like the wheelchair is still there.
Excellent.
The exploded like tomato
Sure.
of black viscous is still there. So
I am now incredibly interested in the boots. Is there? Well, then, if I notice someone else
What
notice it,
size?
I
Are
want
they
to
my
go to my brother.
size?
Yeah,
I want to get to my brother. I wanted the quickest route so that I can go find her.
probably out the
body.
side door then.
Cool.
Yeah, he
Boom,
got
out the
ejected
side
through
door.
the side door.
Are they-
Huh?
Yeah, so boom out the side door, jump down, and just go rushing in his.
Okay,
direction.
that's where he is. So you just see him boom go jumping
I
out
think they're
the.
Chucks, actually.
They're Chucks.
I was like,
Straight up Doc Martens.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely Chucks. Yeah,
Saint Laurent.
or Chucks or Doc Martens, whichever one you
One
want.
is a Chuck, the other a Doc Marten.
Hot mess. This guy's a hot mess.
Chuck Martin.
So you're looking at these boots, or like he just boom goes
That's
I'm
the names
definitely
of the
checking
bounding
guys.
out to check after him. The boots.
Checking out the boots.
You hold it up and
Oh.
like you grab the boot and just
Oh, no. I think it's kind of hydrating for you at this point.
roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I've been tasting this stuff for a while now.
Oh.
She's gonna go psycho. No, she's in like it's. We're gonna go from like medium crazy to like. Woo.
It's a dirty 20.
Okay, it's not that bad. Your hair still in relatively good shape,
Obvious.
but like a little bit comes out and you see it happen, and he put it to the side right on time. It goes dripping past you. So Giggles is checking out this boot. This guy just went busting out the door. Like you still have your rapiers ready. You're just like, and like, or so you held them. Luckily enough, nobody got stabbed by them. Because I'm a kind dungeon master. So what do you choose? So Breezy and Bubbles.
I think that I'm gonna slowly sheath my swords. If she had eyes, they'd be rolling. She kind of sighs and exits the carriage to see why we've stopped.
Okay.
I am disgusted with the state of my being at the moment,
Uh-huh.
and I just yell, "You're paying for my dry cleaning!"
I'm like,
And he knows who he is because I don't even have to say his name. He's like, just
I'm outside and I'm like in the mud, but I'm upside down with my feet kind of over top of me, and I'm just like, I know.
Because this isn't the first time that this has happened to
No.
Monster Squad.
No, most likely not.
Yeah.
No, this is definitely not
No,
the first time.
This isn't the first time.
On the Dance Moms period of Monster Squad.
Yeah.
Entirely by your fault.
Dance Moms period. Is he getting arrested for tax evasion next? Like, what's happening?
You raise your so like I kind of think like your head's down in the mud. You raise your thing up from the mud, and sticking out of your mouth is the little worm thing.
Ooh.
So you have his mouth?
Yeah.
Can I relate it?
Yes, you
What?
certainly may.
Why?
Why?
So 2.
We're not gonna make
Constitution
it
saving throw.
months.
God, you guys. Yeah. Should have been an intelligence save before that, but we're
Oh,
going
trust me, that would've
Constitution
been
now.
any better.
You get +5 because of this guy, but go ahead.
Oh.
We're
You
on
bite
a
down on it, and it
intelligence
goes right
save.
down your gullet.
Surprisingly tasty.
Can I step on his stomach as I get there and see this thing slither in? Kind of like Heimlich with a stomp? Is that, if that's a thing?
Yes, you absolutely may.
Awesome.
But you're going to roll an unarmed damage
Sure.
against him.
Yeah, yeah, perfect.
Can I have resistance because the mud is slushy?
Yeah, you're not missing this big dog.
No, you already hit my AC. You don't even
Yeah,
have
so
to
a
look.
17 on the die hits him.
All right. Well, yeah, it's obviously going to hit him.
Oh,
so
she wants some
roll
damage.
unarmed
She
damage.
wants
Yeah.
some damage.
He doesn't have a choice about whether or not he's getting hit.
Perfect, perfect. I like that.
It's just your strength. +1.
So we have a 6 damage.
6 points of bludgeoning damage. It flies towards you. Dexterity check.
Yep. A 23.
You dodge to the side. It goes over your shoulder right into as she's coming out of the cart. Breezy. You just walk out of the cart in time to see him stomp on his stomach. He spits out this worm creature. He dodges to the side. It's coming right at you. Give me a dexterity. Or if you want to be a badass.
I'd love to be.
Be the badass.
Yeah, I'll try that. What do I? Oh, it's not gonna be. Love. It's not.
It's only gonna be a 17.
Well, it's a 12.
12?
12. No.
This worm somehow became more viscous and lands on your face.
Man, this is how the worms are going.
Yeah.
3 points of damage.
Ooh.
I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw as you feel it almost trying to rip your mouth open and try to get down your gullet.
Man, I wish I would ask for
A Constitution saving throw, you said?
You
Oh,
You
that's
dodged.
a nat one.
Yeah, for sure.
a natural 1.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You all see this thing go down her gullet, and because she has an air-like form, you you see it go down there and start to bubble and tear up along the inside of her. You are poisoned.
You know, that's probably
You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Do I see this?
Probably about this time, you'll be like Giggles and you're just complaining about your dry cleaning at this point,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Giggles just
Retracts.
missed the boot. So you're sitting in there, so you see her get out, and probably from the back of her, you notice her breezy form. You just saw this black thing go down through her and start to bubble inside of her stomach.
I'm gonna grab her as best as I can in her ghostly form. I'm not sure how that works, but I'm gonna touch her and do less restoration on her.
Okay. You vomit it directly at Avi.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I would love to slap it into the ground.
With your big tentacly thing,
Correct.
go ahead and roll an attack.
That is a.
very high roll.
Yep, it's not terrible. A 17 to hit.
You slap it into the ground. Roll me some damage on it.
Hells yeah.
26.
Yeah, man.
Am I still poisoned now that it's out?
No.
lesser restoration.
Lesser restoration, no
Excellent.
longer
Takes
poison.
care of that.
Thank you, dear.
We're going to do 3 plus 7. Or, sorry, 6 plus 7. 13 points of damage.
But as it happens, it somehow seems to absorb into the ground. And finally, for the first time, you all look up in this area that you're in. It's dark. Too dark. There's an acrid stench in the air. The smell of dying leaves, rotten trees, and dead animals make the entire area you seem to be in reek.
Like mothers.
I'd love to divine sense.
You divine sense. So like all of a sudden, Avi, you look up and like the monster coach has stopped and you look up and you're just like, we're here. And that's where we're gonna take a little break. All right, everybody stick with us. We're gonna take a quick 10-minute break and then we're gonna get into the Lair of the Hydra. Brought to you by Epic Encounters. Not brought to you by Epic Encounters and Epic Encounter. They're going to bring you the next one.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us. You know who does sponsor us? Vibranium Comics.
Like, you did this. I feel gross. The sooner we finish this, the sooner I can get in clean clothes that you're going to buy me.
As a nightmare.
Well, that's just fantastic.
Have your help?
Remember when I said we
Yeah.
probably should
Yeah.
go 50?
Cool.
I mean, that's more than half my health. I have 13.
You're like kind of in this breezy, ethereal feeling with